7 places in your home that attract poverty if you keep money in them. Buddhist teachings. The Buddha once said, "Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think." Have you ever considered that where you keep your money could shape your financial destiny? It may sound surprising, but the simple act of storing money in certain areas of your home could be inviting poverty into your life. According to ancient Buddhist wisdom, there are 7 specific places that, if used to store money, can disrupt the flow of prosperity and attract negative energies. In this video, I'm not just sharing a piece of advice, but an urgent call to action. If you continue to make these common mistakes, you could unknowingly be blocking your own path to success and abundance. These hidden poverty traps within your home may be quietly eroding your financial stability and hindering your growth, no matter how hard you work. Every moment you delay correcting these, you're risking the very prosperity you strive to achieve. But there's good news. You can change this. By understanding and avoiding these money pitfalls through the guidance of Buddhist teachings, you can realign the energy of your home to support wealth and growth. This simple shift can transform your financial life, opening doors to security, opportunity, and success like never before. Remember, prosperity starts with mindfulness in even the smallest actions. This video could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Before we dive deeper, if you find value in these insights and want more transformative content, please like this video, subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom, and hit the notification bell. Share your intentions in the comments. "I welcome prosperity into my life and home," or "I am ready to receive abundance in all forms." Together, let's create a life filled with positive energy and growth. Number 1. Impact of money storage locations. "The mind is everything. What you think, you become," said the Buddha. This powerful statement reminds us that our surroundings, including our homes, profoundly influence our state of mind and ultimately our destiny. The environment we live in is more than just a physical space. It is a reflection of our inner world and a powerful force that can either support or hinder our growth and prosperity. According to Buddhist teachings, each area in our home carries a unique energy that interacts with our personal energy, affecting everything from our health to our financial well-being. This may seem esoteric, but ancient wisdom has long linked the state of our external environment with our internal life and material success. One of the fundamental aspects of maintaining harmony between our inner and outer worlds is understanding where we keep our money. You might not have given it much thought, but the places where you store money can either create an atmosphere of abundance or set the stage for poverty. Just like how a well-tended garden flourishes, the way we care for our living spaces determines what we harvest in life. If we neglect these spaces, we might be unknowingly planting the seeds of financial scarcity. In many Eastern traditions, including Buddhism and the practice of Feng Shui, the energy flow in a home is believed to influence everything from personal well-being to financial prosperity. If the energy in certain areas of your home is stagnant or negative, it can block the flow of wealth and success into your life. This isn't just about superstition. It's about recognizing that our environment influences our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our reality. Have you ever felt that no matter how carefully you plan your finances, your money seems to vanish as quickly as it comes? It might not be your budgeting skills at fault, but the energy of the spaces where you keep your money. Buddhist teachings caution against storing money in places that are dark, cluttered, or associated with negative emotions, as these areas can create an energy vacuum that repels prosperity. For example, keeping cash in old, unused boxes or in spaces like bathrooms, where energy is considered to drain away, can symbolize and even manifest financial loss. These might seem like convenient or secure locations, but they can create an invisible barrier to wealth and success. Take a moment to consider the energy of your home right now. Is there clutter that disrupts the flow of positive energy? Are there areas that feel heavy or neglected? Just as we need to cleanse our minds through meditation, we need to cleanse our spaces to remove stagnant energy and allow prosperity to flow. This practice is more than just tidying up. It's about creating an environment that supports your goals and aspirations. As the Buddhist saying goes, the trouble is, you think you have time. Don't wait until financial difficulties arise to take action. The steps you take today to organize and energize your space can have a profound impact on your financial future. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the importance of our living environment, but neglecting it can lead to subtle yet significant disruptions in our lives. Just as you would avoid keeping a valuable plant in a dark corner without sunlight, you should be mindful of where you place your financial resources. As we explore the 7 places in your home that attract poverty, remember that making simple changes can lead to profound transformations. By aligning your home's energy with your financial goals, you're not just making a physical adjustment, you're setting a powerful intention that can help you manifest abundance and security in your life. Now, as we delve into these 7 locations, think of this process as a journey of self-discovery and improvement. Each change you make is a step toward greater awareness and control over your financial destiny. It's not just about avoiding certain spots. It's about becoming mindful of how your environment shapes your life. After all, as Lao Tzu wisely said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That step for you could be as simple as reassessing where you keep your money. So, let's take that step together and unlock the potential for prosperity that your home holds, transforming it into a sanctuary of positive energy and success. Number 2. 7 places to avoid storing money. 1. Near electronic devices. Imagine this. You're in your home, thinking about where to store your money, and you decide to keep it near your TV, computer, or even in a drawer by the microwave. It seems practical, right? But according to Buddhist teachings, this might be a choice worth reconsidering. Have you ever felt like your financial situation is chaotic or unpredictable? It could be due to the energy around you, and electronic devices are key players in this energetic equation. They emit electromagnetic waves filled with chaotic and unstable energy, which can interfere with the positive flow of prosperity in your life. In Buddhism, there is a deep understanding that everything around us carries energy, and money is no exception. When you store money near these devices, it absorbs their turbulent energy, leading to financial instability and confusion. Think about the nature of electronic devices. They are fast-paced, often distracting, and sometimes overwhelming. When money is exposed to this kind of energy, it can take on similar traits, affecting your financial behavior. This can manifest as impulsive spending, reckless investments, or quick, unwise decisions. You might find yourself splurging on the latest gadgets or entertainment without thinking about long-term financial health. As the great teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it." In the same way, if we are mindful of where we keep our money, we can invite stability and prosperity into our lives. But there's more to it than just energy. Electronics are a constant source of distraction and consumption. When we keep money close to these devices, it's almost as if we're inviting unnecessary spending into our lives. You might be tempted to buy that new phone or subscribe to another streaming service just because it's there, making it easy. This weakens your financial discipline, pulling you away from a path of mindful and intentional spending. The energy of electronics can steal the energy of money, diverting it from meaningful investments and turning it toward fleeting pleasures. It's worth asking yourself, how often do I spend on things I truly need versus things I want in the moment? Moreover, in today's fast-paced world, electronic devices often represent stress and mental overload. We use them for work, for staying connected, and for entertainment, and they are constantly demanding our attention. Imagine placing your money in the midst of this whirlwind. It's no wonder that this can lead to feelings of anxiety and insecurity about your finances. This stress can become a self-perpetuating cycle where financial worries lead to more stress, and that stress, in turn, leads to poor financial decisions. In the end, the way we treat our money is a reflection of our relationship with ourselves and the world around us. By making conscious choices about where we store our money, we're not just protecting it from loss, we're honoring its role in our lives. As you go about your day, take a moment to consider, what does the placement of my money say about my intentions and my mindset? Remember, small changes in your environment can lead to significant shifts in your reality. So why not start with something as simple as where you keep your money? 2. In the bathroom. Keeping money in the bathroom might seem like an odd choice, but surprisingly, many people do this, thinking it's a secure hiding spot, tucked away in a cabinet or even in the toilet tank. However, according to Buddhist teachings, the bathroom is one of the worst places to keep money. The bathroom is where we cleanse ourselves physically and mentally, releasing impurities. So when you store money there, it's like washing away your prosperity, letting your financial stability flush down the drain. The energy of the bathroom is dominated by water, an element that's excellent for purification, but detrimental for holding on to wealth. Water represents flow and constant movement, and while this is good for washing away negativity, it also means that your financial energy can flow away just as easily. Have you ever felt like no matter how much money you earn, it never seems to stick around? This is the type of energy that a bathroom can create, a financial life marked by instability, where money comes and goes, but never stays. Moreover, the bathroom is a space with low vibrational energy, mainly due to its association with waste and disposal. Placing your money here can invite negative energies like unexpected expenses or financial losses, as if your wealth is being constantly flushed away. It's like trying to build a sandcastle near the waves. The foundation never stays firm, and you find yourself starting over again and again. This is not conducive to the kind of stable and secure financial environment we all wish to create. There's a powerful story in Buddhist tradition that can shed light on this. Once, there was a wealthy merchant who, despite his riches, felt he was always on the brink of losing everything. No matter how much he earned, it seemed to vanish. Desperate for help, he went to a wise monk. The monk, after visiting his home, pointed out that the merchant stored his treasures in the bathroom, thinking no thief would look there. The monk explained that just as the bathroom is meant for cleansing and release, storing wealth in such a place symbolically washes away prosperity. He suggested moving his valuables to a place of respect and stability, like the main hall of his home, which represents openness, protection, and gathering. The merchant followed this advice and soon found that his financial situation stabilized and flourished. This story teaches us that where we keep our money reflects our relationship with it. Is your money in a place of fear, hidden and insecure? Or is it in a place that symbolizes respect, security, and growth? By simply choosing a more appropriate place to store your money, perhaps a dedicated drawer in your living room or bedroom, you can change the energy surrounding your finances. It's not about superstition, it's about mindfulness and intention. So think about your home. Are there other areas where your financial energy might be flowing away? Are you treating your money with the respect it deserves, or is it tucked away in places that convey fear or neglect? The places we keep our money are more than just physical locations. They are symbolic of our mindset towards wealth and abundance. The lesson here is simple but profound. To attract and retain financial stability, we must be conscious of the energy we surround our money with. Choose places that represent security and positivity, like a home office, a safe, or even a beautiful box dedicated to your savings. Avoid areas associated with release, waste, or negative energy, such as bathrooms or trash areas. This shift in perspective and practice can make a significant difference in your financial life. Remember, prosperity isn't just about how much you earn. It's about how much you can keep and grow. And this growth begins not just with what you do, but where and how you do it. Ask yourself, is your home supporting your financial well-being, or are there changes you need to make to let prosperity truly flourish? If you've watched this far, you're already on the path to understanding how the places you keep your money can impact your financial well-being. Comment below with "abundant living" to affirm your commitment to these transformative teachings. Don't go anywhere. There are still valuable insights ahead that can help you attract abundance and avoid financial pitfalls. Stay until the end to discover the keys to a more prosperous life. 3. Under the mattress. Storing money under the mattress has long been seen as a safeguard against financial uncertainty, offering a sense of control and security. However, this practice, as warned by Buddhist teachings, disrupts the natural harmony of our living space and our minds. The mattress symbolizes a sanctuary of rest and rejuvenation, a place where we restore our physical and mental well-being. When money, which carries the energies of anxiety and attachment, is placed under it, it disrupts the tranquility that sleep should provide. As the Buddha once said, the root of suffering is attachment. By mixing the vibrations of rest with those of financial worry, we create an environment where restful sleep is compromised, leading to restless nights and a constant undercurrent of unease, even if we are not consciously thinking about it. Moreover, the physical act of placing money under the mattress subjects it to pressure and confinement. This mirrors the way unresolved financial concerns weigh on our minds, symbolizing the burden money can become when it is not handled with wisdom. Instead of being an instrument of freedom and opportunity, it becomes a source of stress and stagnation. The energy of money, like water, needs to flow freely to nourish and support our lives. When it is compressed and hidden away, it can create obstacles and financial blockages, making it harder for abundance to manifest in our lives. This is akin to a dammed river, which instead of flowing smoothly, creates tension and turmoil within itself and its surroundings. The renowned Zen teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "Letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness." By storing money under the mattress, we trap ourselves in a cycle of scarcity and fear, preventing the free flow of prosperity and peace. Additionally, hiding money under the mattress is often rooted in feelings of distrust and fear of loss. This mentality breeds a scarcity mindset, which can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we act out of fear, we attract situations that validate that fear, such as unexpected expenses or financial setbacks. Each night, as we lay on this hidden hoard, we reinforce these feelings of lack and insecurity, solidifying them in our subconscious. This continuous exposure to negative emotions hinders our ability to make sound financial decisions, as our minds are clouded by anxiety rather than clarity. As Lao Tzu wisely noted, if you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich. By releasing this fear and choosing a more conscious and trusting approach to our finances, we cultivate a mindset of abundance and peace. The mattress should remain a sacred space for spiritual and physical renewal. Just as our bodies require rest to heal and rejuvenate, our minds need a peaceful environment to cultivate clear and positive thoughts. Storing money under the mattress interrupts this process, creating an invisible barrier between us and the restorative rest we need to face life's challenges with a calm and balanced mind. When we remove money from such places, we are not just tidying up our homes. We are realigning our energies with the principles of flow and abundance. This simple act of clearing out stagnant energy can open the doors for new opportunities and financial growth to enter our lives in more harmonious and unexpected ways. In modern times, as we grapple with the stress of managing our finances amidst global uncertainties, it's easy to cling to old habits like hiding money under the mattress. Yet these actions are often driven by fear rather than wisdom. It is crucial to cultivate a mindset of trust and openness, recognizing that true security comes from our inner peace and not from hoarded wealth. By thoughtfully choosing where and how we store our money, we create a positive environment that supports both our financial and emotional well-being. 4. In the kitchen. Storing money in the kitchen might seem practical to some, as the kitchen is often considered the heart of the home, a place of nourishment and sustenance for the family. However, from a Buddhist perspective, keeping money in this space can disrupt the flow of financial energy and attract unwanted outcomes. Think of the kitchen as a space of transformation where raw ingredients are turned into meals. This constant transformation, when applied to money, symbolizes that your financial energy is in a perpetual state of change, creating instability and uncertainty. You might find that your finances never settle, always shifting and fluctuating without ever achieving a stable balance. Have you ever felt that despite your best efforts, your money seems to come and go without control, almost as if it evaporates as quickly as it comes in? This could be a reflection of the unstable energy associated with keeping money in such a transformative environment. Now consider the kitchen cupboard, a place often closed off, dark, and sometimes forgotten. When money is stored here, it absorbs these characteristics. Just as food stored in a hidden corner might be forgotten and eventually spoil, money stored in such a place can become stagnant. It represents resources that are out of reach, unused, and unavailable when you need them most. This can manifest in your life as difficulties in accessing your funds, missed opportunities, or even unexpected financial challenges. The energy of the kitchen is also influenced by its warm and humid environment. Heat can represent impulsive spending, decisions made in the heat of the moment, without careful thought or planning. Humidity, on the other hand, can symbolize emotional confusion and lack of clarity. When money is kept in such a place, these energies can seep into your financial life, making it difficult to make rational and balanced decisions. Have you ever noticed yourself making purchases or investments that you later regretted, acting on impulse or emotion rather than logic and reason? This could be the influence of the kitchen's energetic environment on your finances. Additionally, think about what the kitchen cupboard is typically used for: storing food that is consumed regularly. When money is kept alongside items that are meant to be consumed, it can symbolically suggest that your resources are being depleted rather than growing. Instead of attracting more wealth, your money may seem to vanish, like a pantry that empties out with each meal prepared. It is as if your financial resources are being eaten away, leaving you feeling as though you are always running out, no matter how much you try to save or invest. This might lead you to wonder, why does my money never seem to last? How can I create a more stable and prosperous financial future for myself and my family? To cultivate a healthy financial energy, it is important to be mindful of where you store your money. Choose a place that is well lit, open, and frequently accessed, symbolizing transparency, awareness, and active management of your resources. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, said Buddha. By ensuring that your financial environment reflects clarity and balance, you create the conditions for your wealth to grow and support your well-being, rather than being drained or hidden away. So where are you keeping your money right now? Does it reflect a mindset of abundance and prosperity, or one of scarcity and fear? By making small changes in how and where you store your money, you can begin to shift the energy around your finances, inviting in greater stability and prosperity. Remember, the goal is not to amass wealth for its own sake, but to create a financial foundation that supports your life's purpose and well-being. True prosperity comes from using your resources wisely, with mindfulness and compassion, not only for yourself, but for others as well. By aligning your financial habits with these principles, you can turn your money into a tool that fosters not just personal abundance, but a sense of shared prosperity and joy. How will you start making these changes today? 5. In the office drawer or desk. When it comes to money, many of us look for safe places to store it, believing that keeping it close will ensure its security. One common spot is the office drawer or desk, a location we perceive as convenient and within reach. However, from a Buddhist perspective, this might not be the best choice. The office, a space filled with intense mental activity, planning, and often stress, can inadvertently infuse your finances with negative energy. This energy, laden with anxiety and worry, can seep into your financial life, leading to constant concerns about money. Imagine your desk piled with papers, receipts, and random objects, all signifying disorganization. When your money is stored amidst such chaos, it too can become entangled in confusion and disorder. You might find yourself struggling to keep track of expenses or unable to manage your budget effectively. The energy of clutter can reflect in your finances, causing you to feel overwhelmed, much like trying to find a lost document in a heap of scattered files. Moreover, the work environment is synonymous with pressure, deadlines, and problem-solving. Every time you reach for money in your office drawer, you may be unconsciously linking it with these stressful emotions. This association can make money seem like a tool only for managing crises, rather than a resource for growth and prosperity. In Buddhist teachings, it's believed that everything has energy, money included, and the energies we surround it with can shape how it functions in our lives. If you store your money in a place of stress, it can become tied to those stressful emotions, creating a cycle where financial concerns feel like just another deadline to meet. Instead of nurturing opportunities for expansion and growth, your finances may feel stagnant, as though trapped in the rigidity and structure of your office setting. There's a well-known Buddhist story that illustrates this concept beautifully. Once, a monk visited a wealthy merchant who was constantly worried about his wealth. The merchant asked the monk, "How can I find peace when I am surrounded by so much responsibility and fear of loss?" The monk smiled and replied, "Your wealth is like a pond, and your worries are like stones thrown into it. The more you worry, the more ripples you create, disturbing the stillness of your mind. Place your wealth in a safe, peaceful place, and it will reflect the calmness of your heart." The merchant took this to heart and moved his wealth to a serene space in his home, away from the noise and bustle. Soon he found that not only was his mind calmer, but his wealth also seemed to grow steadily, without the constant fear of loss. Ultimately, the lesson here is not just about where you keep your money, but also about the intentions and energy you bring to your financial life. Just as you would care for a garden, giving it the right amount of sunlight and water, your money needs the right environment to thrive. Avoid places associated with stress and chaos, and choose those that promote peace and positivity. This way, your money can truly serve its purpose, not just as a means of survival, but as a tool to create a fulfilling and abundant life. What steps will you take today to create a more peaceful environment for your finances? Remember, prosperity begins not in the bank, but in the mind. If you've made it this far, you're taking an important step toward changing your financial habits for the better. Comment Wealth Wisdom below to show your dedication to these powerful Buddhist teachings. Keep watching. There's so much more to learn about attracting prosperity and avoiding the traps that can lead to financial struggle. Stay with us to transform your financial future. 6. In the attic. Keeping money in the attic might seem like a clever hiding spot, a place that's rarely visited and out of plain sight. Yet, from a Buddhist perspective, the attic is an inauspicious location for storing wealth. Symbolically, the attic represents the highest part of the home, something above and out of reach, signifying that your prosperity is distant, unattainable, and not fully within your grasp. Storing money there can create an energetic separation between you and your resources, reflecting a life where financial opportunities remain just out of reach. It's as if your wealth is elevated above you, elusive and hard to access, much like a goal that keeps moving further away the closer you get to it. In this way, keeping money in the attic can manifest as unexpected financial setbacks, difficulties in accessing savings, or a persistent sense that financial stability is always just beyond your control. The attic is often a storage space for forgotten items, things that no longer serve a purpose, gathering dust and remaining unused. This is a metaphor for neglected opportunities and dormant potential. Money kept in such an environment absorbs this energy of neglect and stagnation, leading to a state where your financial resources are not actively working for you. It's similar to planting a seed in barren soil. No matter how much you water it, it will never grow. As the Buddha said, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. If your financial habits are unguarded, placing money in a forgotten space, you inadvertently harm your own prosperity by letting opportunities pass by unnoticed. This can result in confusion around finances, unplanned expenses, and a general disarray in your monetary affairs, much like a cluttered attic filled with disorganized boxes and neglected belongings. Furthermore, the attic is typically a dark, stuffy, and cluttered area, which can create an aura of chaos and disorder. According to Feng Shui, an ancient Chinese practice that shares some principles with Buddhist teachings, the energy in your home affects the energy in your life. A disorganized attic can lead to disordered finances where bills are misplaced, expenditures are unclear, and savings plans become muddled. It's like trying to navigate through a dense fog. You lose your direction and sense of control. Moreover, the elevated position of the attic can also represent that your money is symbolically above you, beyond your immediate control. This can create a psychological distance between you and your wealth, leading to feelings of helplessness or anxiety about finances. It's like being a king with a crown that's always just out of reach. No matter how hard you stretch, you can't grasp it, and thus you never feel secure in your sovereignty. Instead of letting your wealth metaphorically loom over you, it's better to keep it in a place where you can actively manage it, such as a savings account or a well-organized financial plan. As Buddha wisely said, to conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Gaining mastery over your own financial habits and being mindful of where you place your resources is a vital step toward conquering financial instability. In today's fast-paced world, we often neglect the importance of being conscious and intentional with our financial habits. The simple act of placing money in an accessible, organized, and clear environment can significantly influence your financial health. It's not just about where you store your wealth, but how you think about it and manage it. By aligning your actions with mindful practices, you can cultivate a healthier relationship with your finances. Remember, wealth is not just about accumulating money, but about cultivating a state of mind that welcomes abundance in all forms. So, be mindful of where you store your money, ensuring that it's always within reach, well-organized and accessible. This way, you invite not just material wealth, but also the peace and clarity that come from knowing your resources are well cared for, much like tending to a garden where every plant has its place and purpose. 7. In the garage. Keeping money in the garage might seem practical, especially if it's hidden away in a safe or a box. But have you ever considered the energy of this space? The garage is a place of constant transition, where things come and go, cars driving in and out, tools getting used and put back, items being stored temporarily. This sense of movement and impermanence is not ideal for your finances. According to Buddhist teachings, everything is energy, including money. When you store it in a place filled with the energy of change and instability, you unconsciously invite the same volatility into your financial life. Imagine your money as water in a river, flowing freely in and out of your life, never staying long enough to accumulate. How can you expect to build a solid foundation of wealth when your money is always in motion, like a car entering and exiting the garage? The garage is also a place where we tend to store items we don't frequently use, old boxes, seasonal decorations, tools that are only needed once in a while. This creates a stagnant energy, almost like a waiting room for things that no longer serve us or are only temporarily needed. Storing money in such an environment can make it feel impermanent, like something that doesn't truly belong to you. It's as if you're telling the universe that money isn't a lasting presence in your life, but something that will come and go. This can manifest in your life as an inability to save, or the sensation that no matter how much you earn, it slips through your fingers. Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you work, your savings just don't seem to grow? Let's also think about what the garage represents. It's connected to vehicles, which are symbols of movement and change. When you keep your money in a place associated with coming and going, you are metaphorically saying that your finances are not stable. It's like a seed planted in rocky soil. How can it take root and flourish when the ground itself is unstable? Instead of seeing your money grow, you may find it's always in flux, as unpredictable as the traffic on a busy street. This can lead to a feeling of financial insecurity, where you are never quite sure if you'll have enough to meet your needs. Wouldn't you prefer your money to feel more like a strong tree, deeply rooted and steadily growing? Moreover, the garage often feels like an afterthought, a secondary space in the home. We don't give it the same care and attention as we do to our living room or bedroom. By storing your money there, you may be unconsciously signaling that your finances are not a priority. Money, like anything else, thrives on attention and care. Ignoring it or placing it in an area that doesn't receive positive energy can lead to neglect and mismanagement. It's similar to how we might forget about a plant tucked away in a corner, only to find it withering from lack of light and water. Is your financial life feeling neglected or overlooked? If we think of our money as unimportant, as something that can be stored away in a neglected part of the house, we may find ourselves struggling to achieve financial stability. Instead, treat your money with respect, storing it in a place that symbolizes safety, stability, and permanence. Best places to store money for prosperity and financial security. Finding the right place to store your money can go beyond just physical security. It's also about creating an environment that nurtures prosperity and financial stability. Whether you choose a secure box at home, a natural container made of ceramic or wood, or even placing your money near symbols of abundance like plants or crystals, each option carries its own unique energy and significance. By mindfully choosing where and how to store your wealth, you not only safeguard your resources, but also cultivate a mindset of growth and well-being. These practices, inspired by both spiritual and practical wisdom, remind us that true financial security is not just about accumulation, but about fostering a positive relationship with our resources. 1. Safe or secure box. Storing money in a safe or secure box within your home can be a powerful act, not just for the physical protection it offers, but also for the sense of stability and security it instills. This practice is similar to creating a sanctuary within your living space, a place where wealth is not only safeguarded, but also revered. When choosing a location, it is essential to select a spot that embodies calmness and positivity, such as a bedroom closet or a dedicated area known for tranquility. Keeping this space clean and organized is more than just practical, it's a symbolic gesture. A clutter-free and serene environment nurtures not only your spirit, but also the prosperity stored within it. The safe or box itself should be viewed as more than just a container. It is a guardian of your intentions and aspirations for financial security. By acknowledging it as a symbol of protection, you are not merely safeguarding your physical assets, but also creating a mental affirmation of your commitment to stability and growth. This approach echoes the teachings of the Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh, who spoke of being present in every act. By mindfully placing your resources in a safe spot, you infuse them with an energy that reflects your focus and intention. In modern life, where the hustle and distractions are constant, having a dedicated, organized space for your savings becomes a grounding practice, reinforcing the notion that true prosperity comes not just from acquiring wealth, but from managing it with mindfulness and care. In practical terms, ensure that the safe or secure box is easy for you to access, but remains discreet enough to avoid attention. This balance of accessibility and concealment creates a flow that is both secure and respectful of the resources you are protecting. As Confucius said, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." In this context, small actions like choosing the right place for your safe or secure box contribute significantly to building a solid foundation for financial security. Organizing your wealth in this manner means you're not just storing money, but cultivating an environment where prosperity can thrive, free from the chaos that often disrupts our lives. Moreover, the location of the safe or secure box should resonate with the qualities you wish to cultivate in your financial life. Just as a garden thrives when tended with care, your wealth will grow in an atmosphere of peace and order. The Dalai Lama has said, "The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation." By appreciating and respecting the space where your money is stored, you lay the groundwork for financial growth that is rooted in a deep sense of security and well-being. In essence, the way you treat your money is a reflection of the way you treat yourself. A mindful approach to financial security is an investment in your overall peace of mind. To enhance this practice further, consider incorporating elements that promote positive energy around the safe or box. This could include placing a small plant nearby, a symbol of growth and vitality, or a piece of art that inspires you. Such touches, though seemingly simple, can profoundly influence your relationship with money, transforming it from a mere transactional tool to a source of empowerment and support. In doing so, you align yourself with the universal law of cause and effect, known in Buddhism as karma. What you nurture with positive intention will, in turn, nurture you. Storing money in a safe or secure box at home, when done thoughtfully, is more than a financial strategy. It is a practice of mindfulness and respect for your resources. It anchors your wealth in a space that is both protected and cherished, creating a ripple effect of stability and prosperity in your life. As you continue to cultivate this habit, remember that true financial security is not just about protecting what you have, but also about nurturing it with wisdom and intention, much like a gardener tends to their plants. In this way, your safe becomes a beacon of prosperity, rooted in a deep and abiding sense of well-being. Do you believe that choosing the right place for your safe or secure box can influence your financial stability and peace of mind? Comment yes if you agree, or number 1 if this is where you plan to start creating your own sanctuary for wealth. 2. Ceramic or wooden containers. When thinking about the best places to store money for prosperity and financial security, one often overlooked option is using ceramic or wooden containers. These natural materials are known not just for their aesthetic appeal, but for their unique energetic properties. You might wonder, why choose ceramic or wood over the more traditional metal or glass? The answer lies in the qualities these materials possess. Both ceramic and wood are excellent at absorbing and neutralizing negative energies, which is why they are frequently used in spiritual practices around the world. Imagine a wooden chest or a beautifully crafted ceramic jar. These containers aren't just objects. They become protectors of your wealth, ensuring that your money is stored in a way that aligns with the natural flow of positive energy. You can place these containers on shelves, in cabinets, or in other discreet locations that are not exposed to constant movement or disruption. This is essential because stability is key when it comes to financial matters. By storing your money in a stable, calm environment, you are metaphorically nurturing it, much like planting a seed in fertile soil. The grounded nature of wood and ceramic helps keep the energy of your wealth connected to the earth, fostering a sense of security and confidence. This is not just about physical storage, but creating a psychological and emotional space where you feel at ease about your financial situation. When your money is stored in a way that feels secure, it can transform your attitude towards wealth, making you feel more prosperous and less anxious about the future. This concept is not new. In ancient times, people understood the importance of materials and the energy they carry. They used natural containers to store their valuables because they believed that these materials would help protect and grow their wealth. The famous Buddhist story of the poor man and the golden jar comes to mind. In this story, a poor man found a golden jar hidden under a tree. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or anxious, he calmly decided to store it in a simple clay pot in his humble home. He knew that the pot, being made from the earth, would keep the gold's energy grounded and safe. As time passed, his fortunes grew, not because of the jar's value, but because of his peaceful mindset and the stable environment he created around his newfound wealth. He understood that wealth, much like a plant, needs the right environment to flourish. This story teaches us that it's not just about having money, but about creating the right conditions for that money to bring true prosperity and peace of mind. So, why not try this approach in your own life? Where do you currently keep your money? Is it a place that feels calm and secure, or is it somewhere that makes you feel anxious or unsettled? Think about the environment you are creating for your wealth. Just as you wouldn't plant a delicate flower in harsh, unstable soil, you shouldn't store your money in a place that doesn't feel right. Consider using a ceramic or wooden container and notice if it changes how you feel about your finances. Does it make you feel more grounded, more in control? In the end, the way we store our money can reflect and even influence our attitudes towards it. By choosing a container that absorbs negative energy and fosters a sense of grounding, you are not just protecting your money, you are creating a mindset of abundance and security. This simple act can have profound effects on your financial well-being. The lesson here is that true prosperity is about more than just numbers in a bank account. It's about cultivating the right environment and mindset to allow that prosperity to grow and thrive in all areas of your life. 3. Near symbols of prosperity. When thinking about the best places to store your money for prosperity and financial security, have you ever considered the power of symbols? It may sound surprising, but placing your money near objects that represent abundance and wealth, like vibrant green plants or crystals such as pyrite and citrine, can actually influence your mindset and environment in profound ways. These objects aren't just decorative. They are believed to emit positive energy that can elevate the vibrations around them, creating an atmosphere of prosperity. Pyrite, often called fool's gold, is known for its ability to attract wealth and good fortune, while citrine is renowned for promoting success and creativity. Placing your money near these symbols can serve as a daily reminder to cultivate a mindset of growth, reminding you of the potential for abundance that exists in your life. But beyond the aesthetics and symbolism, what does this really do for you? Let's consider the power of intention. The Buddha once said, "We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think." This means that your thoughts and beliefs can significantly shape your reality. By choosing to store your money near symbols of prosperity, you are setting an intention to welcome abundance into your life. It's a physical manifestation of your inner desire for financial stability and growth. Every time you see these objects, you're reminded to focus on opportunities and to nurture a sense of gratitude for what you have. This shift in perspective can lead to better financial decisions as you begin to view money not just as something to be spent or saved, but as a tool to create more abundance in your life. How do you currently perceive money, and how might this change if you were to see it through the lens of growth and prosperity? Moreover, this practice aligns with the principles of feng shui, the ancient Chinese art of harmonizing with the environment. According to feng shui, placing objects associated with wealth in strategic locations can enhance the flow of energy, or qi, in your space, thereby attracting more prosperity into your life. For example, placing a healthy green plant in the southeast corner of your home or office, known as the wealth corner, can help activate this energy. The vibrant green color represents life and growth, while the act of caring for the plant reflects your ability to nurture and grow your financial resources. Have you ever noticed how your mood and mindset change when you're in an environment that feels vibrant and alive? It's also worth exploring how these practices can transform not just your financial life, but your overall sense of well-being. When you create a space that feels abundant and supportive, it can alleviate stress and anxiety around money, leading to a more balanced and peaceful state of mind. This is especially important in our fast-paced world, where financial worries can often feel overwhelming. Imagine waking up each day to an environment that visually and energetically supports your financial goals. How might this influence your daily actions and decisions? In essence, While placing your money near symbols of prosperity may seem like a small, even superstitious act, it's much more than that. It's about consciously choosing to align your physical space with your financial intentions, transforming the way you think and feel about money. It's about creating an environment that encourages you to see opportunities rather than obstacles, to focus on growth rather than scarcity. As you consider these ideas, ask yourself, what symbols of prosperity resonate with you, and how can you incorporate them into your financial life? Remember, the path to financial security is not just about the numbers in your bank account, but also about the energy and mindset you cultivate around money. As the Buddha taught, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. So why not start by creating a space that reflects the prosperity and peace you wish to attract into your life? 4. Prosperity affirmations. An often underappreciated yet powerful method for ensuring financial prosperity and security is dedicating a specific drawer solely to money, accompanied by positive affirmations or prosperity mantras. This isn't just a physical space for storing your cash. It's a symbolic place of intention and focus, reflecting the energy you want to bring into your financial life. Keeping this drawer organized and clean is essential, as it mirrors the clarity and order you seek in your finances. The act of placing money in this sacred space can be transformed into a mindful ritual, where each deposit is infused with gratitude and positive intention. Think of it as more than a simple storage solution. It's a personal sanctuary for your financial dreams and aspirations. Every time you store money in this drawer, take a moment to mentally or verbally repeat a prosperity affirmation like, "I attract abundance and financial security into my life." This practice, though seemingly small, can have a profound impact over time by consistently reinforcing the positive energy you associate with wealth. This idea is reminiscent of the Buddhist concept that what we think, we become. By actively engaging in these affirmations, you're not just storing money, you're cultivating a mindset of abundance and security which can manifest into your reality. It's similar to how a farmer carefully plants and nurtures seeds, knowing that with patience and care, they will grow into a bountiful harvest. Just as the farmer trusts the process of growth, we too must trust that these small, intentional actions will compound into greater financial well-being. By repeatedly focusing your mind on thoughts of prosperity, you begin to shape your financial reality in ways that align with your goals. In today's world, where financial anxiety can often cloud our judgment and peace of mind, these simple yet profound practices can serve as a grounding force, keeping us aligned with a sense of purpose and optimism. Moreover, this practice isn't about the money itself, but the relationship you develop with it. It's about transforming money from a source of stress and worry into a tool of empowerment and positivity. This mental shift can significantly change how you perceive and handle your finances. Just as a well-tended garden thrives, a financial life nurtured with care, intention, and positive affirmations flourishes. Integrating such a ritual into your daily or weekly routine can serve as a powerful reminder that financial prosperity is not just a matter of luck or external circumstances, but a reflection of your inner state and the actions you take. It's like lighting a candle in a dark room. The small flame might seem insignificant, but it has the power to dispel darkness and create a warm, inviting atmosphere. So, consider dedicating a drawer in your home as your personal space for financial prosperity. Keep it clean, organized, and use it with the reverence it deserves. Each time you place money into it, say an affirmation with genuine intent and belief. Over time, you'll find that this simple practice has a ripple effect on how you approach all aspects of your financial life. Remember, as the Dalai Lama once said, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. By taking deliberate steps to nurture a positive relationship with money, you are setting the stage for lasting financial security and peace of mind. Thank you for being with us in today's video. Before we move on to the next part, I want to take a moment to show my appreciation. It's wonderful to have you as part of our community. Feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. If you're not sure what to say, just type, "I'm on the path" if you're new here, or "I'm growing" if you've been with us for a while. Your participation not only shows your presence, but also motivates us to keep sharing valuable insights. All right, let's keep exploring this journey together, shall we? Transform your financial energy. Daily rituals for attracting prosperity and abundance. To truly attract and sustain prosperity, simply choosing the right places to store your money isn't enough. It's equally essential to embrace daily rituals and practices that enhance the financial energy in your life. These rituals, inspired by Buddhist teachings and other spiritual traditions, help foster a deeper and more positive relationship with money. When performed with intention and consistency, they can transform the way you manage your finances, opening doors to new opportunities and creating a steady flow of abundance. 1. Daily gratitude practice. One of the most profound yet straightforward practices for financial well-being is cultivating daily gratitude for the money and resources you currently possess. This practice is not just about acknowledging the dollars in your bank account or the physical possessions you own, but about recognizing the flow of energy and support that money represents in your life. Whether it's the salary you receive from your job, an unexpected gift, or the satisfaction of seeing your savings grow bit by bit, each of these is a reminder of the abundance already present. Before drifting to sleep or as you greet the new day, take a moment to reflect on these blessings. By sincerely expressing gratitude for every penny that comes your way, you're not merely performing a feel-good exercise. Instead, you are aligning your mindset with abundance, which is crucial because our thoughts and attitudes significantly shape our realities. The Buddha once said, "Radiate boundless love towards the entire world." By extending this principle to your relationship with money, you cultivate an attitude of respect and appreciation, which can transform your financial life. This gratitude practice is akin to planting seeds in a garden. The more you nurture these seeds with positive energy and mindfulness, the more they flourish, yielding even greater prosperity. In a world often driven by scarcity and fear, adopting a grateful mindset towards money can be truly transformative. It helps break the cycle of anxiety and fear surrounding finances, shifting the focus from what you lack to what you have. This shift in perception is powerful because it changes the energy you project into the world. Just as a farmer tends to his crops with care and patience, your consistent appreciation for money, no matter how small, cultivates a fertile ground for growth and abundance. In the words of Lao Tzu, "He who knows contentment is rich." By regularly practicing gratitude, you are not only acknowledging the financial resources you possess, but also respecting their role in supporting your well-being and aspirations. In today's fast-paced society, where comparison and competition are rampant, it's easy to fall into the trap of feeling inadequate or constantly yearning for more. This practice of daily gratitude serves as an anchor, grounding you in the present and helping you appreciate the financial stability you already have. It's like creating a positive feedback loop. The more you appreciate, the more you attract things to be appreciative of. Instead of getting caught up in the endless chase for wealth, you begin to see money as a tool that flows in and out of your life, supporting your needs and the needs of others. Remember the saying, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By focusing on gratitude, you reduce unnecessary desires and develop a sense of fulfillment with what is already yours. Integrating this simple habit into your daily routine can also enhance other aspects of your life, such as relationships and personal happiness. When you start your day with gratitude, you set a positive tone that can ripple through your interactions and decisions, making you more resilient and content. This practice isn't about ignoring financial challenges or avoiding the need for wise planning. Rather, it's about creating a balanced mindset that empowers you to make thoughtful decisions with a sense of peace and purpose. So, as you embark on this journey of appreciating the wealth already present in your life, remember that true prosperity is as much about the richness of your spirit as it is about the figures in your bank account. By embracing gratitude, you cultivate a prosperous mindset that naturally attracts more abundance, peace, and fulfillment into your life. 2. Energy cleansing. When it comes to ensuring prosperity and financial security, there is more to consider than just where you physically store your money. One often overlooked but significant practice is keeping those spaces energetically clean. Just like you wouldn't want to live in a cluttered home filled with dust and disarray, the places where your money resides, whether it's a bank account, a wallet, or a safe place at home, should be kept in a state that encourages a positive flow of energy. The process of cleansing these spaces can be done in several ways: burning incense, using energy cleansing sprays, or simply maintaining a habit of organizing and physically cleaning them regularly. This isn't just about keeping things tidy, it's about removing any stagnant or negative energy that could be blocking the flow of abundance into your life. Think of it like a garden. If you neglect the soil, fail to remove the weeds, and don't water the plants, no matter how good the seeds are, they will struggle to grow. Your financial storage spaces are the soil for your wealth. By taking the time to energetically cleanse these areas, you are not only removing any potential energetic weeds, but also nourishing the environment in which your financial seeds can flourish. This mindful practice serves as a powerful reminder to yourself and to the universe that you are ready to welcome financial growth and security. Let me share a story from the life of Buddha that beautifully illustrates the power of maintaining a clean and mindful environment. Once the Buddha and his disciples were traveling and came across a small, neglected village. The people were poor, their homes were run down, and the fields were barren. The villagers complained to the Buddha that no matter what they did, prosperity eluded them. The Buddha advised them to start by cleaning their homes and fields, to remove any clutter and debris, and to do so with mindfulness and intention. Reluctantly, they followed his advice. Gradually, as their surroundings began to transform, they noticed a change within themselves as well. They felt more hopeful, more energetic, and opportunities that had once seemed impossible began to appear. The village prospered not just because they cleaned their homes, but because they cleansed their minds of doubt and negativity, creating space for abundance to grow. This story invites us to reflect. Are there spaces in your life, physical or mental, that could benefit from a bit of cleaning and organization? Could the simple act of tidying up a drawer, reorganizing your finances, or even clearing negative thoughts and beliefs be the key to unlocking a more prosperous future for yourself? By treating your money with respect and care, you are sending a clear message to yourself and the universe that you value financial well-being and are ready to attract more of it. When you care for the places where you store your money, it's not just about the physical act of cleaning. It's about creating a ritual of respect and gratitude. Each time you clean, you acknowledge the role money plays in your life and open the door to even greater abundance. By doing so, you are actively participating in the cycle of giving and receiving, signaling that you are a good steward of the resources you have. In turn, this mindset of care and respect can influence other areas of your life, helping you develop healthier habits and a more positive outlook overall. So, take a moment today to look at where you store your money. Is it organized? Does it feel inviting and respectful? Could it use some decluttering or a freshener of incense or sage to lift the energy? Even a small act like wiping down your wallet or sorting through your accounts with intention can have a profound impact. As you do this, take a deep breath and set an intention for prosperity and security. Trust that just like the villagers in the Buddha's story, this small act of mindful cleaning can lead to big transformations. Ultimately, the lesson here is simple yet profound. The care you give to your surroundings reflects the care you give to yourself and your financial well-being. By creating clean, positive spaces, you are not just safeguarding your money, you are nurturing an environment where prosperity can grow and flourish. Ask yourself, what kind of energy are you inviting into your life? What message are you sending out into the world about your readiness for abundance? With every act of cleansing and organizing, you are taking a step closer to financial security and peace of mind. 3. Positive visualization. Let's talk about the transformative power of positive visualization in enhancing your financial energy. Imagine for a moment that money is not just a physical object or a number in your bank account. Instead, see it as an energetic force that flows through your life, responding to the way you think and feel about it. Every day, take a few moments to close your eyes and vividly picture your money growing, multiplying, and flourishing in the places where you store it, whether that's your wallet, your bank account, or even your investments. Visualize these spaces glowing with a warm, radiant light, filled with an aura of abundance and positivity. As you do this, feel a sense of gratitude and excitement, as if these blessings have already come to you. You might even imagine opportunities like new projects, promotions, or unexpected gifts being drawn to you as if by a magnetic force. This practice isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about reprogramming your mind to expect and accept prosperity as a natural and inevitable part of your life. You see, the way we perceive money has a profound effect on how it flows into our lives. If we think of money as something scarce, something we must chase or struggle for, then that is often what we experience. But if we shift our mindset, seeing money as abundant, accessible, and an expression of our creative energy, we start to attract it in ways we couldn't have imagined. When you visualize prosperity, you're not just daydreaming. You're planting the seeds of abundance in the fertile ground of your subconscious mind. And just like a seed grows into a tree, your thoughts can grow into tangible wealth. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to attract money effortlessly, while others struggle no matter how hard they work? Often the difference lies not in their actions, but in their mindset. By visualizing your financial growth every day, you are training your mind to see opportunities where others might see obstacles. You become more attuned to the possibilities around you, more willing to take positive risks, and more open to receiving the blessings that come your way. This shift in perspective can lead to real, tangible changes in your financial situation. Over time, you may find that your income increases, unexpected opportunities arise, and you have a greater sense of peace and security around your finances. But visualization is not a magic wand that instantly changes your bank balance. It's a practice that works in tandem with action. As you nurture these positive images and feelings, also take practical steps to manage your money wisely. Create a budget, invest in your growth, and be generous with what you have. As Lao Tzu said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Every time you visualize abundance and take a concrete step toward financial health, you are aligning your energy with the flow of prosperity. So, how can you make this a part of your daily routine? Start each day with a few minutes of focused visualization. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Picture your money not just as a static sum, but as a dynamic force that grows and supports you. Imagine it multiplying, supporting your dreams, and flowing out to do good in the world. You might visualize yourself achieving your financial goals, feeling secure and content, and sharing your abundance with others. As you do this, notice any sensations in your body. Do you feel excitement, joy, or peace? Hold on to those feelings and carry them with you throughout your day. If doubts or negative thoughts arise, like fears of lack or unworthiness, gently acknowledge them, but don't let them dominate your focus. Instead, remind yourself that you are worthy of abundance. As Thich Nhat Hanh beautifully said, "Because you are alive, everything is possible." This includes financial freedom and prosperity. By consistently aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the energy of abundance, you will start to see changes, both subtle and profound, in your financial life. Now, I ask you, what would your life look like if you truly believed that abundance was your natural state? How would you feel if you knew that financial prosperity was not just a distant dream, but a reality you are capable of creating? Reflect on these questions as you go about your day, and let your answers guide your journey toward a more prosperous and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us on the Journey of Wisdom. I hope today's insights into the 7 places in your home that may attract poverty if you keep money there have been eye-opening and helpful. By applying these simple but powerful principles, you can align your home's energy to support prosperity and abundance. If you found value in this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, The Journey of Wisdom. Make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss any of our upcoming videos on Buddhist teachings and practical advice for a balanced and fulfilling life. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. How will you change your money habits after learning about these hidden poverty traps? Let's continue this journey together towards a life of positive energy, growth, and well-being. Until next time, may you find peace and prosperity in every corner of your home. Thank you for watching.